G'day folks, today I'm going trout fishing in one of the many little waterways that I return to on a regular basis. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Now quite often I'll be fishing in a place I've never fished before. Sometimes I'll be revisiting old favourites. This creek here, you may have seen in some of my videos, I usually refer to it as the Creek from Hell because it's one of the most overgrown little streams that I fish, but it's got some lovely brown trout in it. Now we had quite a bit of rain last night, so I don't know whether to use worms or lures. I'm starting off with a strike tiger nymph in copper berry colour. I've chosen that colour because it's red, a similar colour to a worm, and I've pulled the hooks off. I haven't seen the creek yet, but I can hear it, which tells me there's a fair bit of water in it. If I get down there and it's dirty, well, I'll put some worms on. If not, I'll go with lures. I'm taking the lot. Lures, worms, hooks and sinkers. My shoulder bag's heavy. Let's go and cut our way through some blackberries and see if we can catch a trout. I've got to be a bit careful where I put my feet today. That sun's got a bit of sting in it. How does the creek look? I don't want to go too close because I don't want to spook anything. Certainly very coloured. Yeah, I'll definitely... If there's fish there and they're hungry, they'll take worms. They might take lures too. I've got a lure on, so I'll start off with a lure. But if it doesn't work, I won't hesitate to put worms on. Look at that. We got ourselves a deer wallow. That's where the sambar deer will roll around in the mud. And they usually go and rub their scent on the trees. Nice looking pool just there. When walking downstream, I'm squatting right down at the moment. It's always good to squat down and try and be out of sight as you're walking downstream, or you'll spook the fish before you even get in the water. I've never actually been down this far. I've come a good 200 or 300 metres further downstream to what I normally do. So this is all new. I could be met with a wall of vegetation that I can't get through, or I could find a beautiful deep hole full of trout and catch 3 fish in the first 3 casts. Coming into a new spot like this is when a fishing trip becomes an adventure. And there we have it, the creek. There's the first pool. And the first cast wasn't a very good one. Look at how much water's flowing down here. This is just a trickle in summer. This is the nicest looking pool so far. Oh, there's one, he's on it. Definitely saw him, he came out and hit it. First fish I've seen today. Oh, he's on it again, and again. He's right there, he's on it. He's under it, look, he wants it. I think he's a bit scared of it now. Oh, he swirled under it. I reckon a worm would have got him. Oh, he's still on it. He just won't take it now. Check this spot out. A nice little run here. But when I move forward, I've either got to go through there or through there. I've got my secateurs and my handsaw to help get me through these awkward situations. Just dabble that in there and just see whether anything that shows a bit of interest. Oh, there he is. Got him. Oh, look at that. He broke me line. Oh, I must have had me not tied properly. Rookie mistake. He didn't get off. I'm so disappointed. That is purely my fault. 100% my fault. I was just about to say, before I cut my way through there with my secateurs and my saw, I just bobbed that up and down a little bit in there and didn't even retrieve it. I just bobbed it up and down and a fish grabbed it and I thought he got off. But it broke the line, and it broke the line at the knot. And I only just tied this lure on before. It's not like it's been on there for long. Look at that, there's the knot. I don't know what I've done, but I stuffed something up. Oh, he's on it. Oh, I'm snagged on the blackberry. Get off. If that one bit of grass wasn't hanging over the creek, I would have caught that fish. Now I reckon he'll be too scared to come back out. No sign of him. Oh, this he is. He was on it then. I might try this little Pontoon 21 Gaga Goon that came in the recent Tackle Club box. I'll put my Strike Tiger nymph back in that container. The issue with the minnow is that I can't fish it vertically like you saw me bob the lure and hook that last fish before. I can't do that with a minnow. But the upside of the minnow is that with the hooks at the back, if I get a strike, it's more likely to hook up. Rightio, rigged and ready. I've got a loop knot Pontoon 21 Gaga Goon. I was really excited to see that turn up in the Tackle Club box this month. Oh look, he's on it, he's on it. He came straight out after it. Told you they were good. This is a nice hole. This is where I've got in here once before. This was the furthest I'd ever been in this creek. I've never been down there, that was all new. But this water from here on up, from here up, I've fished this before. Last time I was here there wasn't a fish in this hole, but wouldn't mind betting there is now. Beautiful pool. Oh, got him! Yes! Oh, I lost him too! Ah. Lure come flying back into my face. They're just not hitting it hard enough to really hook up properly. That wasn't the hardest of strikes. Oh, another one swiped it. Got him! Got him! Get him up on before I lose him. I've lost about 3 in a row. Right, finally landed one. The Pontoon 21 Gaga Goon has struck. Oh, really got myself in the finger there. There we go. At last, after a few lost fish, I finally hooked up. I put him back in the water. If he gets off, that's okay. If he doesn't, well then I'll get him off. There you go, folks. Lovely brown trout. See you later, mate. It's taken me a while. I've had the line snap completely on one and I don't know why, but it was my fault. I've had a couple of other near fish experiences. I finally landed one on the Pontoon 21 Gaga Goon. Thank you, Tackle Club, for putting that in your last Tackle Club box. As soon as I saw it, I thought, you beauty. Oh, something come down under that then. Oops, got another very good cast for a bit. I reckon I can do a whole lot better than that. I reckon that's about as perfect as I'll get a cast in that hole. Got him! Casting is everything. It's only a little brownie. In cricket they say drop catches, lose matches. Catches are everything. In fishing, casting is everything. If you don't cast your lure right where it needs to be, you miss out. I had to cast up under and over and beside and in between. And look at the beautiful colours on that brown trout. Anyway, mate, I'll set you back in the water and I'll get you unhooked. There he goes. Beautiful. I had a few drinks last night, a few beers. And when I got home late and staggered in the door, my wife Loretta says to me, "Why are you coming home half drunk?" And I said, "Because I ran out of beer." Now I've caught trout in this pool in the past. Oh, got him! Oh, missed him! Didn't hit it hard enough to hook up. What if I twitch it a bit? Will that inside him? Will that incite a harder strike, I wonder? Had a chance. And, oh, got him! Because I had a chance and I blew it. But I didn't blow it like Greg blew it. I got it back. I got my chance again. Gee whiz, he's got that down a bit deep. Mate, that's going to be a bit hard to unhook you. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah. Nice little brony. Gee, didn't I tell you, if you didn't see the video where I opened the Tackle Club box, as soon as I saw that Gaga Goon, I told you all how good a lure it was, and it's easy to see why I said that. It is cleaning up today. Got to be so careful when handling treble hooks. Right, there we go. Lovely little brownie. See you later, mate. The trout stream from hell is delivering the goods. Here's a tip. I've said it in my on my channel before. If you do get one of these treble hooks stuck in your finger, because they're so small, no matter how deep it goes in, the quickest thing you can do, the best thing you can do is just yank it out as quickly as possible. Don't study it, don't look at it and think, oh no, I'm hooked, just go, pretend that's in my finger. Just go, bugger, yank. That's the best thing you can do, get the whole ordeal over with, because the longer you leave it, the more it's gonna hurt and the harder it's gonna be to get out. Just, once it's in, just yank it out. I've actually done it. I've actually done that on this channel. Oh, something, oh, and again, got him. I was going to say something followed that down there then. The daily double. 2 in the one hole. 2 in the one clip. They're not very big, but you know, there's the creek they're coming out of. This creek's almost flooded at the moment, just to give you an idea of how small this stream is. This is quite a high flow. And the beautiful little brown. See you later, Charlie Brown. The daily double, you ripper. Or as Cointector says, get on, brown trout. Nice. Oh, got him. Yes, here's a nicer one. Here's the nicest one today. I saw him come down. He hit it almost in slow motion. He'd almost be the biggest one today, I think. In fact, I'm confident that he is. He's also hooked quite deep. Oh, he's going to be right. The hooks aren't buried. Again, every time I think he's hooked too deep, I find that the hooks are right at the front of the mouth. There we go. Now, face, look at that. He's the biggest one today. He's keen to go. See you later, mate. I'm having a blast. Soft plastics with one big hook. It's easy to unhook them every time. These little minnows, they're harder to unhook. But gee whiz, how much are the trout loving this one? They go nuts over it. Well folks, I've had an absolute blast here today. I started off with the strike tiger nymph and they were hitting it, but they weren't really smashing it, so I changed to something else and I went to that pontoon 21 Gaga goon and they went totally nuts over it. Next week it might be the total opposite. They might not want either, they might want a Celta. Trout are funny fish, and the key takeout from this video is if what you're using isn't working, try something different. And the next stream across the valley, you might need to try something different again. Eventually you'll crack the code. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, why not hit the thumbs up button? Why not subscribe to my channel? And then hopefully I'll see you in my next video.